walk over to this one and try this one.
Oh,
Anything magical?
sorry, right, that one looks like a large dining room.
Oh, pretty.
I'll leave that one open.
No, nothing coming up on the detect magic.
Just tell me when 10 minutes are over, please.
Down we go then.
Okay. So the stairs as you go down. Oh, that's super loud. The stairs creak and take you down into a damp, cobweb-draped cellar containing dusty racks and 8-foot-tall wine tuns. One of the casks has burst, covering the stone floor in crimson stains.
I expect it's dark down here.
Yes, you're the only one who doesn't have dark vision, right?
Okay.
I believe.
And probably no magic sense at all at the moment.
No.
Okay, then she will drop the concentration on the detect magic and conjure up her lights to see something.
Okay.
New concentration spell on.
I look around the room to when the lights come on. I look around quickly to see if anything sort of scurries for the shadows.
Make a perception check for me.
Ugh, 8.
No, you don't see anything in particular, but as you all start coming down the stairs, you do all hear meow.
Was that a pussycat?
You heard it too then?
Meow.
Yeah. I did. Yes, I did.
In this place, the question becomes, is it a living one, or are we hearing the echoes of one from ages past?
Either would be fine.
It sounds like it's coming from, like, kind of just under the racking, roughly in front of where Ven is.
Ven's going to make a beeline.
Like, right at the front where you were standing, so kind of like here.
Okay.
Just want to see. There we go. So what are you doing? Are you approaching? And...
Absolutely. So she'll kind of, she'll probably be kind of half crouching down. I'm assuming, like, because it potentially the noise came from like under the racks, so she'll kind of be crouching down, looking underneath, going. Pss, 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 pss.
Staying back with I'm honouring my god of tactics by keeping my back against the wall and my shield in front of me, so that I'm protected on all sides. I've got my spear ready in case like a demon cat comes out and latches onto your throat.
So as Ven kneels down to get close, suddenly this creature kind of jumps out from under the racking and tries to bite you.
Oh, so cute!
What's your AC?
14.
Yeah, it's almost as if like you just about see it just in time to go, oh, holy fuck, what is that? As this thing...
Oh, yeah.
Totally
this is exactly what I was looking for.
Jumps and hisses. And then suddenly... Then around the room you hear more hissing as more of these creatures suddenly appear from either like under or on top of the rackings. The rackings are about kind of like 6 feet high, so they're all within like melee range. So that one, that one, that one, that one,
You get a stealth
that
bug.
one. And we will start initiative.
Does your thing does it automatically? Does
Yeah. Magic tech stuff. That was the one that just went to bite fancy, so we'll skip that one.
I like that all of your daylight spells have got initiatives of their own.
Oh shit. It's because they count as a token, that's why I can delete them off.
Dancing lights.
30 feet.
Ah, what's with this garbage initiative all the time? Oh, it's because I got a 0 dex. Yeah, that'll be it.
So this one is gonna.
Hey, we've got the same initiative.
This one is gonna
Oh, yeah,
leap
why
from
you-
the top of the shelves and kind of like leap towards Jocelyn and try and bite Jocelyn for a 14 to hit.
14 misses, 15 to hit.
So you bring your shield round just in time and it kind of bounces off and lands on the floor with cat-like grace. Elaine.
So Elaine conjures up the card she draw earlier, and she obviously talked to, and she's gonna give the Tail's blessing to Ebold, I guess. Gonna link it. You can now use your reaction to teleport and to assign 3 other people who can use their reaction to teleport too.
Yep, so the target being Ebold can use
Yes,
immediately use its
Ebold
reaction.
can decide. Yes, and then the others can too. The others, she decides who they are.
So basically, you have to choose to do it now if you want to use it.
Yes.
So Ebold can decide to use your reaction right now to teleport wherever you want to give yourself a more advantageous position,
yeah.
perhaps, or.
Okay. How far is 30 feet? Oh, mate, I can teleport anywhere I want to go. Okay, I'm going here.
Yeah, you have to see the place, but that's
And
for
then-
you probably not that difficult.
Then what's your
And
charisma
then
modifier?
you can say 3. And then you can go, Carrie, you go 2, and
Yeah.
Ben, you go 2.
So yeah, Talia, you can choose 3 other people who can
Yeah.
also do that.
So-
So.
So you can choose 3 people that I teleported past. So that's
Okay. Then
Jocelyn,
Elaine will teleport a bit back.
Vin.
Give her some space
Elaine.
to evil thingies.
So
Sweet.
Ven
we're
and
going
Jocelyn,
over
you
here?
basically get a free teleport or free misty step kind of thing. Like if you want to do it right now.
Let me think.
Do we get a choice?
Yes, you get a choice.
It's your reaction. You can teleport. You don't have to.
Okay. I'm going to stay where I am.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like I feel the ability to do so, and like this sort of thinness between this place and other places in the room. Like I could just step to the side and end up somewhere else in the room. I feel like that I don't know what it is in the moment, and I attribute it to the watchers that are watching me, and they're tricking me into doing something I don't want to do. So I'm like, no, and I stay where I am.
Okay, and for her bonus action, she will get out her deck and draw a new card, which is this one in this case, and she will prepare it for later. And that's her
Okay.
whole turn.
So just to clarify,
Didn't even show.
that wasn't
Yeah,
spell casting, was it? That was your bardic inspiration-y thing. Yeah.
Yes, it
Yeah,
was my bardic inspiration, and it was actually this card that was floating around you
Nice.
and giving you the power to teleport.
That's a cool little spell.
Never heard of it. Where did that come from?
That were my spirits. They told me moving fast is very useful. So I gave it to you.
Abel.
Thanks. I'm plenty fast. No, just kidding. I'm actually very slow. I am going to smash the back of this cat. This creature. I'm just gonna try and hit it.
Yep, even though it's tiny, it's quite squishy, so you bring your warhammer down on it and it whacks right into it. What is the damage?
How do
If
I
you
roll the damage?
If you
Click on
actually
the warhammer.
click on the chat where it says warhammer one-handed, actually click on the word warhammer one-handed. There you go, 3.
That is terrible.
It lets out a kind of meow.
Like you stood on its tail.
I
Yeah.
roll a 1? Like, oh my god. Good job, me. Okay, cool. Great. That's just so good. I love attacking things. I'm amazing at it.
Anything else? Any bonus actions? Or any more movement or anything?
Oh yeah, because I haven't moved at all. I just teleported here.
You did?
No bonus actions. No, I'm all good for now. Let me stay here.
Nice small room. Everyone's within range. This one comes scurrying across and tries to take a bite at Carrie's ankles.
Meow.
23 to hit.
Yep.
So as this little thing, it runs up to you and sinks its teeth into your ankles for 5 piercing damage. And 1 force damage.
Oh. Wow.
And that's a dancing light. Let's delete that. Carrie.
I'm kind of pissed off at this little cat now. You know, it's like, you know, cute little cat. Don't want to hurt it, and now I'm just going to. Oh, actually, can I do that? Do I have disadvantage on ranged spells at close range?
If it's a spell that is like a spell attack, like a ranged spell attack, then yes, it would be at disadvantage.
Firebolt. Firebolt be disadvantage.
What was that, sorry?
Would firebolt be disadvantage?
Yes, because that's a ranged attack,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm going to cast firebolt at this one. If I can choose the right thing. This one over here.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's a normal attack.
And as bonus action flavour, though I know it won't do anything, I'm going to kind of try and kick the one off my ankle. Just kind of wiggle my foot.
So
That's
the
13.
firebolt indeed hits the creature. Can you make the damage for 8? Wow. It lets out a really big kind of and looks really, really singed and really, really injured.
Oh, singed.
Quickly make an unarmed attack. So like just roll a d20 in your strength modifier.
Okay, so -1. Roll 10.
Okay, it's almost like you're trying to like shake it off your leg, but it's kind of like just there, kind of going. Right. Can you roll a d6 for me, please?
I can.
The creature you hit with your firebolt, you notice it suddenly starts kind of, even though the firebolt didn't kill it, it did severely injure it, but it didn't kill it. But you suddenly see it start to kind of shake and quiver, and it starts going almost like it's sneezing. Like it's absorbing the magical energy from that firebolt that was cast. And you see it start to judder and judder and judder until suddenly it explodes. And then
something worse happens.
It catches all of the alcohol alight. All of the stairs collapse.
just need to find the thing.
That sounds ominous.
Yeah, it does. I'm wondering if... Oh, shit.
Right, taking its place.
No!
So this creature explodes. But when its body parts splatter to the floor, up suddenly animate a whole swarm of even tinier versions of the same creature.
No.
Oh my god.
I don't like this.
Almost as if like the magical energy of the spell transformed it or did something to it.
Harry's gonna yell out, "Don't use magic!"
When it
Don't
gets
know
to
how to use
the
anything
end of
else.
this initiative, I'm going to add that into the new round. Right, so this guy is going to pounce on Ebol. For a 13 to hit. I don't think it's going to get through your armor, is it?
No, it doesn't hit.
No. And then it is Jocelyn's turn.
I am going to call on my Lady of Tactics, my red lady, to grant me my divine might. I put my shield out, and after I just fend off one that sort of jumped at me, and then I succumb. I don't succumb. I fortify myself against the evil watching eyes trying to do something weird to me that I don't even know what it is. Something to do with like moving me around the room, and I'm like, no. And then I hold my shield up and I bash my my spear against the side of it, and I say, Lady of Strategy, Red Lady, Red Knight, sharpen my mind and strengthen my might. And I go into my rage.
Yep.
And then I'm going to attack this one right here. Spear, one-handed. Yeah! 18 with 8 piercing, but ever since I took down that spectre, she has now granted me divine fury with my weapon strikes. whenever I have my divine guided might on, the first creature I hit on each of my turns takes an extra 1d6 plus half my barbarian level, presumably rounded down.
Plus rage
that-
damage as well.
Correct. Yeah. So that
So-
is 5 plus
God.
1 is 6 plus another 2
Annihilated.
from radiant, from rage rather. I don't know if they're. Do you want me to split it into all the different types?
No, it doesn't matter. Just give me the total.
Cool. 8 plus 2 is 10 plus 6 is 16 points. 16 damage. Strike!
You bring your spear down upon the
Some of it is
creature,
radiant.
and you bring it down with such force that the spear almost gets stuck in the flagstone floor beneath it, and this creature just whimpers and dies, and you basically skewered it and kebabbed it.
Does it have tread marks left on it? Got bloody run over Dunlop's disease.
Stab it, and then I just flick. I spin my my spear out behind me and throw it against this wall here to get it off of my spear.
Okay, it hits the wall and then just starts to slowly, like, leaving a bloodstain smear down the wall as it goes.
And then I turn and I'm looking. I'm holding my my shield up above my head towards this one on the top of the rack above me. I'm gonna stay where I am.
Okay, and then
Vin is going to have like half got back up, I think, because she was crouching down before. She's going to kind of spring back and draw her rapier, and try and skewer the one that's up on the rack, the one that tried to claw her and failed. And as Jocelyn is right beside her, she can use sneak attack. Oh, fuck. That-
Check me.
Not you. That triggers something else, Kay.
it does.
Yeah.
There should be a table for that you can roll on in the macro bit.
Fun.
So the tab next to the
Yeah.
settings.
I guess that one. Let me double check. Yep. Okay.
Okay, so Jocelyn, you see Ven try to reach out and stab this creature with her rapier, but as she does so, suddenly she almost stops and then starts to kind of like clutch to her ears and look around confused, like something has affected her, but you don't entirely know what.
Ben, what's up? Ben, what's the matter?
Okay, right, I'm just going to add this into the initiative order.
You just hear Ven quietly whimpering.
Okay. This one is gonna go for Jocelyn. It's just gonna try and leap on your face.
Bring it on. 15 to hit.
It rolls a natural 1.
Yeah. Get
So-
out of here, kitty cat.
So almost as if it kind of like jumps at
The
you
voices come for it
and
too.
then basically just bounces off your shield and then drops to the floor going, ah! That one is dead. Elaine.
She shouts back, I don't know how to fight without magic. And she's gonna send one of her more malevolent spirits towards this one. She can see that one. And she is trying to cast Chill Touch with a 12.
Okay, you see the necrotic hand grasp this creature and suck away some of its life. Can you then roll a d6 for me, please?
Ones are always good in this game, right?
You and Carrie see the creature again start to kind of almost like quiver and shake a little bit, and again let out this little kind of achoo kind of sneeze. Can everyone make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Maybe.
Wow.
Yeah,
I don't use magic, Carrie will shout again.
you're all fine. You as the creature sneezes, you feel this kind of wave of energy kind of ripple across the room, but all of you manage to, with your hardy resolve, you manage to like not take any damage from the effect. However, 1, 2, 3. These guys get to make the save as well, and they all fail. So as this wave of energy ripples across the room, you see the swarm and these two suddenly yelp and hiss as the power damages them slightly.
I'm okay with that.
So that was your chill
For her
touch.
bonus
Yep.
action, she just will try to rearrange the lights in a
Okay.
way that she can't see more. She's really handicapped here.
There's a cat.
Totally a cat.
Yes.
Ah!
Totally a cat. Totally
That's
doesn't affect my
fine.
microphone.
Okay, this one's going to take another bite at Carrie. For 17 to hit.
Oh my god, yes.
For 6 piercing and 4 force damage.
Oh, shit.
It's basically got its
Wow.
fangs like really sunk into your leg and just kind of like step.
Carrie's gonna be like, ah, you little, ah.
Ebolth.
Me. Alright.
I can't hear you very well, Tals.
Sorry. Hold on, please.
One moment, please, caller.
Your call is important to us.
Is
Yeah,
that better?
nine.
I don't know.
Yeah,
You are
that's better.
17th in the queue.
Okay, yeah, I am just gonna hit it again. My Warhammer.
Do it, boss. Yeah.
Yep.
Do I do better damage this time?
Uh,
That's a no. It's really cool. I really like this. It's really
min
good.
damage.
It's looking
It
bloodied though.
makes you feel better. It's, there's a 1 in 64 chance of that. Just to make you feel better.
Defying the odds since birth.
But
Cool,
it
yeah.
is looking bloodied.
Yeah, I'm doing, I'm chipping away. Literally chipping away.
And it's gonna retaliate and try and bite you.
No thank you, though.
But yeah, it cannot get through your armor at all. With its measly little teeth.
I just imagine me just clamping its jaws shut, being like, no, you can't do that, thank you.
Carrie.
So Carrie's standing there. She's got a pot plant in one arm. She's got a cat attached to this other foot. She's really pissed off now. She's quite hurt. she's gonna kind of lean over and half drop, half place pot plant down, and she's
Disengage
She's
is
gonna
always
use
an
it-
option.
yeah, she's gonna use a sorcerer point. Is it just one sorcerer point? I've never gotten to use sorcerer points
It
before.
depends on what some of
What are
them
you
cost one, some cost two. It depends what thing you're trying to do.
I want to quicken.
That's 1 point.
Okay, so I'm going to use the sorcery point to cast quicken. I'm going to cast aid on myself and the two squishiest people.
I think me. I'm definitely the squishiest. I'm the squishiest tank in the room.
Have you even taken damage yet?
Nope.
Okay, so I'm gonna change that
Oh,
to
nice.
11. I'm gonna take that one off.
Okay, so yeah, you'll get that. Can you roll a d6 for me?
As a bonus. It isn't any magic. Oh my god. Okay, shit. Shit.
All the things we're learning.
Yeah.
Learning things.
Okay, the one in front of you starts to kind of swell and judder and sneezes a couple of times and
Pop!
And then it just explodes.
explodes.
Explodes. Oh no.
Swarm.
Oh,
Another swarm. Okay.
And then like 100 tiny creatures suddenly appear all around your feet.
Just in magic, maybe.
Look at the little kittens.
Okay, and then your next spell or
I was going to use my dagger, but using a if I swing in this swarm of 100, am I going to hit more than one? Can I hit more than one?
it's swarm stat, so you can still potentially do damage, but because it's harder to hit individual creatures.
Okay.
It's weird to explain, but yeah, so it takes damage, but using a weapon is not as effective because yeah, weapons are designed to target a single creature, but this is like a yeah.
I will use my crossbow and do nothing. I go to fire it, and the cats have bitten my ankles, and I've looked down to try and shoo them away, and my fingers pulled the trigger.
You could do a double net one if you roll again for the disadvantage.
Also, now you've rolled a nat 1.
Yes. Yes, I have to do shit.
Yeah,
Oh my
it's
God.
the next time you or a creature within 30 feet that you can see makes an attack roll.
I have to roll a d4.
Yep.
That'll be Ven.
So okay, so that was quicken. So is that your go?
Yes.
Yeah, so who got 8? Fancy's questions very well.
The two squishiest, so I don't know who they
Well,
are. Do I
yeah,
have to pick
that
them?
just they.
Okay, I would pick Issa because I know she's hanging back, and I don't want her to go down. And I would pick
You can see Ven from where you are, and she's clutching her head, like being deafened and shit.
and I would pick Ven as well because I know the two dwarves are
Yeah,
hardy.
and you can hear, and you can see that as you turn, you've just seen me fling a dead cat against the wall, and then turn back, and I look to be tip-top shape, and I start saying, Ven, are you okay? What's happening, Ven?
Yeah. Yeah, Ven and Elaine.
Thank you.
Okay,
Feeling
so it's Ven's go. How long does the deafness last for again? Was it a minute?
A minute.
Yeah. That's fine, you can still act.
I can still act. I just
Yep.
can't hear Jocelyn. Like at all.
Hearing voices
Um,
in your ears instead.
So she's gonna be like going ah, and just try and swipe anything again with her rapier.
Okay, and then Wraith, if you roll a d4.
Oh no! I'm
Um,
so sorry.
okay, so
It's not gonna matter.
then as you go to strike with your rapier, suddenly this shadow kind of flickers in front of your face, like almost like trying to distract you for a moment. But you were on target enough that even though it would have reduced your roll by 3, you still hit anyway. So it's fine. So
Just getting
yep,
it.
and you've got an ally within 5 feet, so sneak attack applies, and you now have another kebab cat.
She's gonna have like flailed around, and one of the rapier would have sort of speared it like through its ear and along its back, and she would have flicked it off towards where Jocelyn's one went.
Elaine, this dead cat-like creature suddenly splats against the wall just right behind you.
Oh
And you...
no, not another! She ducks away. So, oh.
Anything else, Fancy? You gonna move?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so what's my movement? Movement is 3. So she is going to move not easily. So she's going to move over towards Carrie.
Okay. Jocelyn.
I will. Yeah, I quickly sort of look around as I'm about to strike out at this cat. It goes sailing over my head, and so I sort of pop my head down this aisle here to see what's going on there. I see Evolved's fighting one, and I'm like, I can't quite get to that one though. So I look over here to where Ven's running off, and I think, yeah, I can go and help them. So I'm gonna rush over to here and squeeze myself into this gap here, and then I'm gonna take a strike down with my my spear into the thick of them and hope for the best.